Right then, friends, members of the KOA army, it's inevitable. We have to talk about this. I'm afraid it's true. Aaron Drinan, Town have signed one dream, but one dream has ended. Aaron Drinan, Drizzy, the man up front, Drinaldo, Driniesta, the man who scored that worldie at Crewe last season, goal of the season, cruelly overlooked, is no longer an Ipswich Town player. The story of Drizzy at Town is over for now. He's signed for Leyton Orient, dropped down to League Two, and I'm devastated. Hutchie, are you devastated? What do you make of this move for Drinan?
I'm absolutely delighted for him because if you'd asked me a year ago where Aaron Drinan would end up, where he would sign his next contract and what his career would look like, I wouldn't have told you he'd be going to League Two on a multi-year contract with a good manager like Kenny Jackett. So in the space of a year, he's managed to turn around a career which, without a crystal ball, I'm going to suggest might have ended up with either a move to non-league or perhaps a return to Ireland. He's managed to turn around a career and get a 2 year. Is it 2 years he's got at Orient? Yeah. 2 year contract. 2 year contract at a good club in League Two. So he's done very well for himself. And yeah, I don't think he's good enough for Ipswich Town. I've never really thought he was good enough for Ipswich Town, but he certainly had some qualities, and I'm really pleased that he's been able to get his career a really solid place to try and truly get it going, because it's been a weird career for him at Ipswich, but he can go and be his own man somewhere else now, and I think it's an absolute result for him.
Yeah, it was Shakespeare, wasn't it? It said, "Parting is such a sweet sorrow," and that kind of sums this up. Because although I have to say goodbye to Aaron Drinan, he's going to a decent situation for him, Stewie.
Yeah, I assume you've bought your season ticket for Brisbane Road.
Oh, mate, absolutely. Go on the O's, up the O's. There he is. Look at him, the lad. Again, undisclosed, because I assume it was at least £3 million they're signing for. So
Ipswich have done well there. I mean, they took the option on his deal, didn't they? So they to have got some money. I'm sure it's pretty much a nominal fee, but they've managed to, that shows another little sign of the sort of tough negotiations of Ashton, and to have taken that option and got some money back on Aaron. So we desperately tried to talk up some of his qualities at the start of last season, didn't we? In terms of his link-up play and his, but he's not. This is a sign. This to me of sort of Drinan leaving and Bond coming in, and Hawkins leaving is just a sign that Ipswich are levelling up all over the park, and that's. There was a time not that long ago that Ipswich were in the Championship and buying players from League One and League Two. They're now in League One and buying players that are deemed as Championship players. So that is a sign that things are going in the right direction again.
And just finally on Drinan, Roscoe, I know you knew him pretty well. A hell of a story, though. Kind of joking aside, and the whole KOA, me tying my colours to his mast back in the summer of 2018 after I incorrectly said he was still at the club after he'd gone out on loan. That's me being on the ball as ever. But one hell of a journey for him. I mean, he was compared to Daryl Murphy, got nowhere near the first team, went on a series of loans, looked like he would never ever break into the first team picture, but he did. He got into the first team picture. He started last season as the first choice striker, was unlucky to suffer an injury, and did finally score that Town goal. Like the boy said, he's probably not good enough at the moment at this level, but he has qualities, and it is genuinely just a nice story for a lad, isn't it?
Fair play. Just fair play to Aaron. He did a fantastic, going to Sweden, then Scotland. And yeah, that Murph, tag, whoever gave it to him, that was Chambers and co. It was very much, he's going to need to straight away, fire and score goals. He did for the under 23s. He scored, goals for those. But he surprised us all, didn't he? I think the fans were surprised when Aaron Drinan. I don't think really we were going to get promoted with Aaron Drinan, last season. I don't think he was going to be the saviour for us. Sorry. But I think, League Two, Leyton Orient, I'm hoping he can do the best there and under a good manager, as Andy said. He has got the attributes to, score goals. And could he do what my boy Macaulay Bond did at Leyton Orient, score them the goals? And you never know. He could get a multi-million-pound deal to the Championship. You never know.
Let's calm down.
The dream, the dream's not over. He's going to go and smash League Two to bits and then live up to that Murphy name. When was Murphy when he had his best season? Was he 30 years old? Drinan's 23? There's still time, boys. He can still come back to Ipswich Town, score that goal that sent him to the Premier League in 2026, baby.
I was going to ask if this... Yeah, I was going to ask if this is the point where you get off the train, but I don't think it is it?
That train is still running over there. Obviously, now I'm fully on board the Crane train, Ross Crane, and the dream. Obviously, realising
he's going out on loan as well.
Realising the dream, Rakeem Harper is now at Town. He's my boy now, the dream. So, but hey, we'll see. Good luck to Aaron. Obviously, it's been great that we've been able to have a lot of fun with him over the past couple of seasons. I've got my framed shirt on the wall. I'm interested to know if that's still the only Aaron Drinan printed shirt that exists out there. So yeah, fair play to the lad. Good luck to him.